First of all, we're going to use a good eyeshadow base, and what I'm using today is e.l.f. eyelid primer, and this is in champagne. You guys can use any eyeshadow primer you have. You can use the Urban Decay one, or you can use a golden cream eyeshadow, or anything, an eye pencil, or anything which works for you as a base. So I'm just dabbing it on my lid. I'm blending it out. Next, with the black kohl pencil, I'm just going to draw out my outer V. I'm just going to fill in a small triangle. I'm drawing a line from my waterline towards the end of my brow with just a small line, and I'm going to map out a small triangle for my outer V. Small fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend this out. So the eyeshadow I'm using today is from my Etude palette, and I'm going to take these two golden eyeshadows and I'm just going to mix them just to make a perfect golden color. They're both golden, but one of them is slightly a lighter shade. You guys can use any golden eyeshadow you have, but it should have really good consistency. The color payoff should be really good. I'm also applying this in the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to take a kind of reddish brown eyeshadow right here. I hope you can see. This kind of a brown with red undertones. I'm going to take this and I'm going to mix it with a true brown eyeshadow. This one right here. So I'm going to mix this and this, and I'm going to apply these in my socket line. I'm using a fluffy dome brush. I'm using a fluffy blending brush to apply these eyeshadows because I really want to apply with a light application and then just build it up. And I'm just applying them in my socket line. I'm not going too high above my crease. Now with a small flat brush, I'm going to go in with this really pretty cranberry color. I'm not going to apply a true red eyeshadow because that would totally clash with the lipstick, and we really want to keep our eyes dramatic but a little subtly dramatic. So I don't know if that's a word, but kind of subtle but dramatic, and we don't want our eyes to be too red. I'm going to apply it a tiny bit at a time because I don't want to get an overload of this red eyeshadow. I'm just placing it right here above the crease. And then with that same fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend it out. Next, I'm going to apply a matte black eyeshadow on my outer V. Just taking a tiny bit at a time because I just want to keep this on the outer third of my eye. And I'm taking the brush with which I applied the golden eyeshadow. I'm just gonna blend this in with the black. Applying under my eyebrow, I'm using this kind of a nudie gold color. It's kind of a nude shade. It looks like a nude eyeshadow in the pan, but it has a lot of golden sheen to it. So I'm going to apply this as my highlighter. With a stiff dome brush, I'm just going to go in with this eyeshadow under my eyebrow. You see? It has a lot of gold in it. It's kind of a creamy, nudie gold eyeshadow. So I'm using a stiff dome brush to apply this because I want a really intense color payoff under my eyebrow, which is a signature look for Indian Pakistani bridal makeup looks. Brush, the flat shaded brush with which I applied the red eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with the dark brown and the reddish brown eyeshadow which we used in the crease, and I'm gonna apply this on my lower lash line, keeping it more towards the dark brown eyeshadow. I'm applying black gel eyeliner on my upper lash line. I'm going to draw a thick line. And I'm extending the eyeliner into a wing towards the end of my eyebrows. Next, I'm going to line my waterline with a white kohl pencil. I'm not using a pure white kohl pencil. The one I'm using is by Benefit, and it's the Eye Bright pencil. Actually, this is the only pencil I have which is not pure white. If you have any kind of creamish, pinkish creamish eyeliner pencil, you can use that, or you can just go with the white eye pencil. I'm going to apply this on my waterline. And to make it stay put for a little while longer, I'm just going to go over it with a white or a pale pink eyeshadow with a flat angled brush like this. I'm just going to dab a little bit of eyeshadow over this white kohl pencil. After that, I'm just going to apply some mascara. I'm going to apply 3 good coats of mascara on my lower lashes. I just applied some false lashes. On my cheeks, I contoured my face with a Gosh blush in True Cinnamon. It's kind of a bronzy, pinkish bronze color, if you can see it. And for my blush, I used this kind of cranberry red color. This one's a baked, mineralized baked blusher, but blush which is really close to this one is a Pomegranate by Sleek Makeup. And to highlight my cheekbones, I used a golden highlighter, and this one's by Gosh. This is the Giant Sun Powder. So I used just a little bit of this with a fan brush just to highlight my cheekbones. Now on the lips, what I'm going to do is, first I'm just going to dab in a little bit of red lipstick. The one I'm using is shade 1 by MUA. Now I'm just going to blend this in with my finger. I'm applying this lipstick in layers so that it has more lasting power. Next I'm going to take a lip liner which is a shade deeper than this red lipstick, and I'm going to line my lips with it. So I just lined my lips with that red lip liner and applied a third coat of red lipstick. And the next thing what I did was I applied a little bit of this kind of a shimmery cream eyeshadow. It's not basically an eyeshadow, it's just a product. This is by e.l.f. and it's called the Shimmer Palette, and it's got these creamy shimmery products, so you can use them over your eyeshadows or on your cheeks as highlight. So I just took a little bit of this shade right here and applied it on my bottom lip just in the middle. You guys can just use a off-white or a white eyeshadow. Just dab a little bit of it on your lower lip, and the look is done.